Well, for a look now on the international impact of President Trump's new levies, I want to bring in CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio from our London newsroom. Ramy, good morning. So what reaction are you seeing on the international markets this morning?
Yeah, Michael, most investors from Asia to Europe really appear to have been ready for Trump's tariffs to kick in at 12:01. Looking at Europe's two biggest indices right now, the German DAX and the CAC 40, they're both up near highs of the day, about 1.5%, 1.25% here. You might have thought that after this tariff news that they might have fallen, but again, it looks like investors were, for the most part, prepped. In Asia, a similar story. China markets closed higher there. For example, Hong Kong's Hang Seng closed up about 0.7%. And this is even though about 40% of that index is linked to U.S. trade, U.S. companies. You can also see the China CSI 300 up marginally there, really flat, but they are less exposed to direct exports to the United States. They often go through interlocutors. Flipping up the board, we can take a look at Japan's Nikkei. That ended up similarly up 0.7%. That index is about 25% exposed to U.S. trade. But, Michael, companies that we'll all know, Toyota, Sony, have factories in the U.S., so that can make them less vulnerable to tariff pain. And I'm looking at the India Nifty 50. That's up marginally, but I have been tracking that over the past several hours, and that was actually down for most of the day. That was telling a different story until just in the past hour or so. That's because India now reeling from a whopping 50% tariffs on its exports to the U.S. This is one of the highest rates imposed by President Trump. He signed that order overnight, 25% more tariffs, because India is still buying Russian oil despite that Western ban because of the war in Ukraine. And finally, one more country feeling pain today, Michael, is Switzerland. 39% tariffs go into effect today. Biggest exports there, watches, chocolates, machinery. Trump has pointed to Switzerland's $40 billion trade surplus as one of the reasons. Switzerland's president even flew to Washington for talks, but as we can see today, that did not help.
All right, Ramy Inocencio in London. Thank you.